Hey, Tony Gassins here. Now popping in. Now, didn't get to finish my talk about the gentleman who took the 8 lives. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that I was thinking on that. Now, not only do I feel like this brother was in the men, but I also feel like he had done touched some of them of the lives that he took. And a lot of people don't think about that. But when somebody is dealing with a perverted spirit and they dealing with that and they struggling with that and they going through that and they go out and have children, you have to realize that these people are detached. Like, they detach from society, they detach from people, they detach from connection, meaning they could be in people's life, they could live with somebody, they could be married or whatever, but they don't process feelings. Because remember what this man did. So he had to take life after life after life after life. He don't process emotions. So that part of him, that's turned off. That's turned all the way off right now. That's demonic possession. And we call it mental health issues. But that's because you can't call it demonic possession in the mental health field, because they can't be tied in with religion. A mental health issue is a spiritual possession, a demonic spirit. There's no such thing as mental health without, or poor mental health without demonic spirits. That's what you got to realize, that we are spirits in a human body and we are impacted by spirits. Like, so yeah, the brain could be warped and all that. The brain could not be developed, and that ain't got nothing to do with a spirit. But when you see this stuff, right, but those individuals who is just, they lack in development of their brain ain't fully developed, they don't go out and take lives. They deal with that, and they may come up short in life and may not comprehend and understand everything or be able to articulate or express themselves fully in life, but they're not a danger to nobody else. When the person become a danger to somebody else, that's when you know it's some spirits in the mix. It's some spirits at play. And so what I believe is, I believe he hadn't touched some of them girls, and he could have touched the boys, and that one of them hadn't said something, or more of them hadn't said something, and he or was about to say something. It ain't enough hurt and pain in the world for somebody to take 8 lives. To take 8 lives of young ones, ages 3 to 11, because you mad with your wife, then that's and the article said his wife and his girlfriend. That ain't the same thing now. They ain't the same person. So to have a wife and a girlfriend, and to do that right there. And so that's why I tell y'all, like, if you got men in your family, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I really wouldn't even let certain men, especially under certain ages, I wouldn't even let them babysit. I'm a man. I wouldn't even let them babysit. If you don't let your child stay the night nowhere, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong at all. Because people have stuff going on that we don't know nothing about. People have stuff going on that be bad. So I wouldn't even, I'm gonna tell you like that right now, I wouldn't even let a man babysit my child. I got to counsel whatever I got to counsel. I got to get a new job. I got to get a job that got a daycare in it. I got to get a nanny cam on my watch that I can look down at my wrist and see that camera, see what's going on that Apple Watch. I'll tell you right now. And so that's what I believe. Not only do I believe the man was gay, I believe he had to did something to them kids. And one of them had to about told or was about to tell. And so, or all of them. He could have touched all of them. You got to think about that now. Yeah, he could say he took their life because he mad with their mama. She went and slept with another man. He caught her sleeping with another man. So he said, okay, I'm going to make you pay. I'm going to make you pay. But I think, she was shot in the face. I think he tried to take her life too. Unless he just knew that shooting her where he shot her wasn't going to take her life. But to me, it seemed like he trying to say, I'm going to make you live. I'm going to make you live. So you got to live without your children. So that you have to stay in pain and agony because all your children's life was taken. That right there is nothing short of demonic. And the articles say now that the police discharged their firearms and eliminated the threat. They had to stabilize the threat. People saying he took his own life, but that was NBC News I read the other day. It's like, yeah, that he took his own life going out there, running. But things say the police took his life and that they ain't did no wrongdoing. And rightfully so. I would have let him live though. If I was police chief, I would let him live. Nah, we finna torture him. Yeah, we finna take him in that back room and we finna have us a good old time with him. So that's what I want y'all to realize now. Also, I'm gonna touch on the other situation with the young lady from Mary. I don't know her name. I don't know if she Tina Campbell or if that's the other one name, but I feel like I saw that name. They say that he divorcing her to get ahead of the fact that he dealing with men. Now see, this is the thing. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And y'all want me to come on here and call somebody unattractive, call somebody ugly. That's what y'all be trying to get me to do, because a lot of y'all are women and you don't look at a woman the way a man look at a woman. So if a woman have a certain look and a man put her in a certain box and that look is not attractive or desirable to heterosexual men, these men who are down low will go for a woman that it don't mean that she is ugly. It just means she might not have the look that heterosexual masculine men desire. So a down low man will go and get her because he knows or he hopes or assumes that she won't pick up that he's down low. So I don't know what this gentleman from Shreveport, I don't know what his children's mother looked like, but if she don't look what a heterosexual man is looking for, that will further cement that he down low, that he was down low. Because a lot of times they'll try to go get a woman who is just outside of what the straight men are really pursuing and really going after. Again, it don't mean that she ugly. Ugly is an ugly word. We're not using that word over here. It just means she outside of what most men are pursuing in that season. And those looks change. If you notice, sometimes it's dark skin, sometimes it's light skin, sometimes it's Asian, sometimes it's Hispanic, sometimes it's tall, sometimes it's short, sometimes it's petite, sometimes it's voluptuous. Like, the seasons change based on the media and the marketing. And that's what you got to realize and understand. So the thing that I want you to look for is you want to really be very sensitive to the spirit. You want to see if you can identify if this man is into men. That's what you want to see. Like, you got to be very intuitive. You got to be very attentive. You got to pay close attention too. Got to pay close attention. You have got to get to a place to where you really locked in and focused. Like, you got to get to a place to where you paying attention and you know and you see what he doing. If you get close enough to him to get in that deleted folder, get in that hidden folder, get on that Google search, you got to look and pay attention. And I'm gonna tell you now, women radar is not as sharp as men. So find a man that you know, love, and trust. And if you don't know none of them, come to me. I'll look them up. Now, I ain't doing one-on-one session no more. With the one-on-one sessions is just on mymentor.life. The link is in the description. Other than that, the sessions are package sessions, 4, 8, and 12. And you have to email in for that. But discounted sessions is over with. Y'all done woke me out. Y'all done drained me. Got another session in about 30 minutes. Y'all done drained me. Through for. So yeah, those is over with. Now we at the full price. So this what you got to realize and understand. You want to find that out, because if that man is in the men, you finna have hell on earth on your hands. You finna go through it. You hear me? It's finna be terrible. It's finna be absolutely terrible. I'm gonna tell you that now. It's finna be horrible. You gonna hate everything about it. Everything about it, you gonna hate it. So I'm here to tell you, you gotta get to a place where you realize and understand that you have to take your time. You can't be desperate. Y'all gotta forgive me. You can't be desperate now. Because if you desperate, you're gonna be dead. Desperate lead to dead. Because I'm gonna tell you like this right here. That man in Shreveport who took them lives, he looked like the Geico lizard. The pictures I seen, he looked like a gay Geico lizard. He's not even supposed to be able to get nobody. He's not supposed to be able to get nobody. He look how he looked. He supposed to be, cause see, now, yeah, you want to look like that? Okay, you gotta have immaculate character. Oh, that character gotta be immaculate. You can't be no bugaboo. You can't be no TLC scrub. Hanging out your best friend ride. No, we can't have none of that. You looking like the Geico lizard? No, sirree, Bob. Absolutely not. He supposed to be single. And see, don't make that mistake. Now, yeah, I tell y'all, don't put everything on looks, but he got to have character. That man probably showed, I guarantee that man showed jealousy or anger or insecurity in the first 3 months. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And it was overlooked. And it was overlooked because of the pain and the trauma that the women had been through. So if you done been violated, if you done been disrespected, if you done been hurt, if you done been done wrong, then you not finna, you in a situation where